Hey, what's up everyone? It's James here. How are you? On this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can make $100,000 selling solar, right? Before I, explain, I just want to give you guys a quick disclaimer, right? Because all the numbers that I'm going to show you are all demonstrational purposes only, right? I'm not guaranteeing you any results, right? Just to cover my butt as far as the FTC, because they're really, really touchy as far as like income claims. And obviously, I'm going to show you guys some of my results over the last few years, and you guys can get, better results than I've ever gotten, or you may get no results. But I just want to show you guys how easy it is. Well, not necessarily easy, but how to get $100,000 selling solar, right? So what I want to do first is give you guys a bird's eye view, right? So how can you get in the solar industry as far as selling solar? The first thing that you can do is you can open up a solar company, right? You're probably going to make a lot more money by opening up your solar company, but you're also going to get a whole lot more headaches, right? This is something I don't recommend at all, right? But if that's what you guys want to do, have at it. But obviously you guys can probably make a lot more, or hopefully you make a lot more than $100,000 when you open up your own solar company, right? So another way to get in the industry to make $100,000 is basically you become a W-2 employee, right? Meaning that you apply. Hey, what's up, Chad? You apply to different solar companies, right? So there's a ton of them out there. There's probably local, smaller solar companies in your area. There may be bigger ones. There's, Sunrun, there's Vivint, a few big ones, Legacy. There's a whole bunch of them, right? So the only thing you need to Google is, solar companies in my area. And then from there, you can submit your resume and, pray that they hire you, right? What's up, brother? How are you? Chad, my man out in Illinois. So the third way is to get an EPC partnership. Meaning that you're going to go and talk to the local solar companies in your area, and you're going to tell them, hey, this is how many jobs I'm currently selling right now. I'd love to partner up with you and, basically become a 1099 employee of yours. And what they do is they give you what they call an EPC red line, right? So this red line means that anything above and beyond what you sell is yours, right? So I'm going to show you, I'm going to break it down what's going to be more profitable for you here, whether it's getting a job at a solar company. What I'm going to do first is, let's just go ahead and rule this one out, right? I'm just going to put an X here. Let's just rule out solar company, right? So we're just going to work with these two right here, which is the W-2 employee, meaning that you're going to get a job with a solar company, and also the EPC partnerships. I'm going to put them side by side, and you decide what works best for you, right? You decide what works best for you. So W-2 employee versus EPC partnership, right? EPC partnership. So let's just put it here. This is a 1099, meaning that you're independent and you basically own your own micro solar company, right? And let me give you guys some terminology first as well, especially for, if you're new in the industry, on how you get paid and the terminology as far as commission. So the commission terminology for the way we get paid as far as commission, it's either going to be PPW, which is price per watt, or it's going to be just based on a KW, meaning a kilowatt, right? So how that works out is an average commission for a W-2 employee, right, can range from, and don't quote me on this, guys. Again, this is demonstrational purposes only, especially if FTC is watching. This is only for demonstrational purposes only, right? So as far as the average commission, if you're a W-2 employee, this ranges throughout the nation. It can range from 30 cents all the way up to maybe 40 cents. Right, as a W-2 employee. And now how this breaks down, right, because this is price per watt, right, because that's the terminology, price per watt. And what I'll do is I'll put PPW here as well. So that basically breaks down to about 300 and 400 kilowatts per kilowatt, right? So remember, the terminology is either price per watt, that's what the lingo is in the industry as far as commission, or KW, which is the kilowatt, right? The price per kilowatt. So just to break this down, a 30 cents price per watt is $300 a kilowatt, and a 40 cents price per watt is $400 a kilowatt, right? So for example, let's break down the money wise now. So for example, you sold, say, a 6 kilowatt system. And what we'll do is we'll just use the 400 kilowatts, right, to keep it simple. So what we'll do is the payout commission, right, for a 6 kilowatt system, if you're a W-2 employee, and like I said, this varies all over the country, is right around $2,400, right? So basically 6 kilowatts times 400 kilowatts is $2,400 in your pocket, right? Which is pretty good, right? You're probably saying, damn, that's pretty good, right? Just lock this off like that. But I'm gonna show you something a whole lot better, right? By becoming an EPC partnership. And at the end of the video, if you guys are interested in learning how to become an EPC dealer or partner with us, because I do have my own personal sales team, if you want to learn more and dive into it a little bit more about EPC, then make sure you schedule a call, solarstrategycall.com, solarstrategycall.com. I'm going to put it up here, solarstrategycall.com. Get on my calendar. I would love to talk to you about EPC. Right, let's break this down now. Let's break this down. So the commission, the terminology is going to be the same, right? PPW and also kilowatt. As far as the average commission though, this is where it changes. This is where the whole game changes, right? So an average commission, right? Average commission on a price per watt. And again, no income disclaimer here, guys. Demonstrational purposes only, just in case FTC is watching. Just in case you guys are watching. So basically, this would be right around, let's say, it ranges from, say, 75 cents, right? You can see the drastic increase now. Say up to $1. You can actually make more than $1, but this number is going to make it a lot easier for me to calculate everything, right? That's why I went with $1. So, meaning that if it's based on a kilowatt, because this is price per watt, so it was based on a kilowatt, this would be $750 per kilowatt. And if it's $1 per watt, that just basically means that's $1,000 per kilowatt, right? At this point, you should be getting excited. Especially if you're looking into this type of business model, right? At this point, you should be getting really, really excited because I'm getting excited. So let's use the same exact kilowatt size. Let me block that off there. So say, for example, you sold a 6 kilowatt and you're making $1,000 per kilowatt. So your payout commission, I'm just going to abbreviate here. Your payout commission is now $6,000, right? You can see that it's a huge difference, right? From being an employee of a solar company versus becoming a 1099 and getting EPC dealerships. And don't get me wrong, this can be tough, right? Because you have to put yourself out there and talk to local installers and say, hey, it's Chad here, and Chad's amazing. I'll hire Chad all day. And I would say, hey, it's Chad here. These are my results. I would love to start an EPC dealership with you. And they're gonna say, hey, that's awesome. Here's the baseline. It could be $1.85, it could be $2, whatever it is, right? Whatever that number is, that's a totally different video. But you can see that it's a lot more lucrative when you become an EPC dealership or a partner, become an EPC partner, right? And if you guys are interested in learning how to become an EPC partner, right, and join my personal sales team, my personal organization, make sure you schedule a call with me, solarstrategycall.com. Actually, it's a little cut off, but that's .com, solarstrategycall.com. And I'd love to talk to you and see if it's a good fit for us. Because we have a platform we can literally sell anywhere in the country, right? So imagine being in Illinois like Chad, or being in New York, or being in California and San Diego with me, and being able to sell and using our platform anywhere in the country, right? But that's a totally different topic. I'm kind of going on a tangent there, but if you guys are interested, solarstrategycall.com. But let me break this down as far as making $100,000 a year with this type of business structure, whether you're a W-2 employee or an EPC partner, a 1099 partner. So basically, if your commission is $2,400 and you want to make the goal, this is the goal, is to make $100,000 a year, right? That's the goal. That's great money, right? So the way this breaks down is, if you're selling systems at 6 kilowatt, making $2,400 per deal, so you need to close, you need to close 42 deals a year, right? And I always like to break it up in a month. So what you need to do, and you probably can't see this, and I totally apologize, which you can't. But basically what I'm calculating here is 100,000 divided by 2,400. That means that you need to sell 42 deals a year, right? 42 deals a year to hit 100K. But to break that down monthly, you need to sell 3.5 jobs. 3.5 jobs a month. With this type of business model, you basically need to sell 42 jobs a year and 3.5 jobs a month to make $100,000 as a W-2 employee with a solar company, right? Let me show you something pretty amazing, right? So, same goal here, and I totally apologize, you can't see this. $100,000 goal, right? $100,000 goal. And I should just actually rewrite this up there. But anyways, $100,000 goal, right? So as far as the year, you need to close only 17. 17 compared to 42 a year as an employee, right? And as far as the month, you need to close about 1.4 jobs. 1.5 homeowners, right? 1 homeowner and a half, right? Every single month to make $100,000 a year as a EPC partner. Let me see if I can bring this down a bit so you can actually see it. And I totally apologize. Let me just try to break it down a bit. Okay, so that's what I was writing down there, right? As a W-2 employee selling a 6 kilowatt system, the commission is $2,400. Our goal is $100,000 a year. You would need to close 42 every year, or 42 that year, and close 3.5 every single month, 3.5 homeowners to make $100,000. But with an EPC partnership, same exact system, 6 kilowatts, but now you're getting paid almost double or almost triple, almost 2.5 times more, right, as an EPC partner. And our goal is still the same at $100,000. You only need to close 17, guys. I'm gonna duck down here. 17 a year, which is about 1.5 homeowners, 1.5, right? 1.5 homeowners to actually make $100,000 a year. So you tell me, let me just fix this really quick. Which structure would you rather be in? Would you rather be the W-2 employee, which is fine, whichever floats your boat, right? Let me fix this. Some people, they just want to be W-2 employees, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're looking as far as, you know, getting paid and making money in this industry and making $100,000 a year in this industry, I highly suggest to become an EPC partner, right? Regardless if you join my sales organization or, you know, you partnered up with a local installer in your area, I highly suggest that you go this route. This is where the big boys play and big girls. This is where they play, right? And some of these guys that are currently playing this level, hopefully after they watch this video, everyone's gonna go over there, right? That's the idea. So again, if you want to join my personal sales organization to see if it's a good fit for you, make sure you go to solarstrategycall.com. solarstrategycall.com, or there's going to be a link somewhere around this video. If you're interested in learning more, you have more questions as far as any of these business structures, or you're currently selling solar right now, and you're like, dude, I want to make more money, right? Or do that, I want to make more money. Schedule a call. solarstrategycall.com. Hopefully you guys got some value for that. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. And for those of you that's watching me on Facebook, you guys watching me Facebook Live, say what's up, say hello. Anyways, I love to chat with you guys as well, right? And this is great as well for people that want to get in the industry, because this is a totally different topic. But did you know that about 85% of the population hate what they're doing? Right? I heard that from Les Brown. So if that statistic's not right, go talk to Les Brown about it. And did you know statistically that the high percentage of heart attacks happen on Mondays, right? Mondays. It's because people are going to work to jobs that they hate, right? So if you want a meaningful career that's actually changing the world, changing the planet, and also make some pretty good income, make sure to go to solarstrategycall.com. Let's chat. And like I said, this is it for everyone. And one last thing, I want to make a quick disclaimer. Hey, what's up, guys? How are you, man? I just want to make a quick disclaimer one more time. This is for FTC, or the guys that want to report me to FTC. All of this is just for demonstrational purposes only, right? These are my results, right? You can, if using our strategies, using this method, you can get less, or you can even make more, way and above beyond what I'm projecting here. But just to let you know, this is all just demonstrational purposes only, right? So if you guys like the video, make sure you guys share it. Hopefully some other people can actually get value from the video as well, right? If you're into the industry already and you want to learn these strategies, or actually this isn't even a strategy, if you guys want to learn how to get or become an EPC dealership or dealer partnership, solarstrategycall.com, hit me up. For those of you that are currently working a different career right now and you're freaking hating it, you're like, dude, there has to be a better way, there has to be more meaningful, more purposeful career out there. This is it. Solar is the way to go, right? Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Peace out, everyone.